Dear friends, the situation in the diamond trade is serious. Prices are unstable in a number of areas, and dealers and manufacturers of diamonds are uncertain about the future. What will happen with the United States demand is the key issue before us. Now, United States demand is bifurcated. It's separated. The JCK show and the luxury show and couture did extremely well. And so what we're seeing is that the rich are getting richer, to some degree the poor are getting poorer in the United States. So there's this external economic forces coming in over here and saying, well, okay, let's consider what happens when interest rates go up. Right? A guy that does not have a lot of money, okay, let's say he's living in a house, his mortgage rates are going up. His gas prices are going up. He feels it. So in fact, higher interest rates and inflation reduces the disposable income of middle America. On the other hand, wealthy people, if you have $1 million extra liquidity in the bank, before you got nothing, now you're getting $50,000 a year of extra money. So higher end goods, luxury, yes, good, great. Middle quality stuff, not so much. Consider the fact that just this past week, Signet claims the world's largest diamond jewelry retailer. Their price of their shares went down 13%. 1 week. What does that tell you about the outlook for the United States middle markets? Make no mistake about it, this terrible synthetic diamond scenario is extremely damaging to the natural diamond business. I mean, really bad news. And part of it is because it's a replacement. Instead of getting an engagement ring with the real diamond, they get an engagement ring with a synthetic diamond. That is not good for the industry. It's shocking that retailers, we hear someone that walks in the store, wants to spend thousands of dollars, and then you try to get him into a cheap product whose price is going to decline. You know, what should they call synthetic diamonds? I don't know. I'm going to call them industrial diamonds because it's the same machinery that creates them. I don't know. So we'll look at it. But the bottom line over here is that the polished diamond demand in the United States is suffering natural diamond demand because of synthetic diamonds and the way the industry is selling them as a replacement. Okay, so that's what's going on. So, of course, prices are going to come down for a while. Now, I think the challenge for us is to understand that if you're a short-term player, this diamond business is not for you. I really, honestly, go away. If you're a medium to long-term player, like a fine jeweler selling the wealthy people in his community beautiful luxury products, you're fine. You're going to do well. You're going to be successful. So don't focus on the short term. Right now, the prices go down. And by the way, it's not bad. If prices go down, that means they can go up later. It means that we can build up from someplace, from a reasonable platform. But in any case, we're watching the markets very carefully. We are optimistic. And I can say to you, the Rapaport Group now is growing exponentially and strongly. So we believe that the future is bright. The challenge for us is to remember to focus on our customers, to understand demand. There's riches in the niches. Make no mistake about that as well. You can do very, very well if you know what you're doing. But if you're selling regular goods, and if you're going into this synthetic thing where you're just selling little sparkly stuff, then, I think you should get out of the business as soon as you can. I also would strongly urge people who are in the synthetic business to run, to leave. So overall, expect demand in the markets to change a bit. I should mention that India is very strong. Indian local polished demand is very good. China, I don't know, like Chow Tai Fook has been pretty good. They've been able to maintain higher prices. The share prices went up. They've been doing well. So I don't know what's going to happen with China. And I think no one really knows. I should recognize the fact that we are at the very beginning of what I would call a global economic warfare, So it's serious stuff. I mean, these sanctions and how that works out. But that's beyond the scope of this call. My purpose today is to explain to everybody that while we might see diamond prices going down sometimes, over the medium to long term, I expect the market to not only recover, but to expand. Thank you all for taking the time to listen to this message.